Cloth World, it's Sarah from My Gym and Cloth, and this is going to be a crazy video. I always knew that I had a problem trying cloth diapers. I knew I tried way too many diapers. I'm not disputing that, but never has that been more evident to me than over the past couple of days while I've been filming this video. I have taken crazy to a whole nother level. I not only have like a secret stash, I have a diaper room. And what that means is, as I've said, my daughter has a weird shape, so I've tried so many diapers just trying to get ones that have fit her. And along the lines, I kind of stopped selling them and I kind of just like started hoarding them. I thought like maybe her shape would change and she would fit into them eventually. And when I started doing reviews, I didn't want to sell them before I had time to review them. So I have just accumulated like so many diapers. Oh my gosh. So I am going to be going through all of them and telling a little bit about each one and whether or not I would recommend them. There's like 52 brands or something and like 164 products. So there's a crazy amount of diapers. I'm splitting this into two parts, but first let's take a quick peek at that room. All right, so here it is, the House of Horrors. These are all of the diapers in my stash, all the individual different types. I have them divided up into brands. So I'm going to be telling you a little bit about each one. First on the list, we have an Alva Charcoal Bamboo Pocket Diaper. Here's a look at the inside, which is lined with charcoal bamboo, which is very soft and fleece-like and is wicking, so it will stay dry against your baby's skin. And this comes with two inserts, both of which have the charcoal bamboo on the top and the bottom, and there is microfiber in the middle. Overall, I think the diaper is pretty good for the price, but I wouldn't buy it again. Next on the list, we have the AMP One Size Duo and the 2-ply bamboo insert and the 2-ply hemp insert. Here's a look at the inside of the One Size Duo. The pocket is right here at the front, and this has a microfleece interior lining. And here is a closer look at the 2-ply bamboo and the 2-ply hemp inserts. You would tri-fold both of these. This is a blend of bamboo and organic cotton fleece and is very soft. And this is a blend of hemp and organic cotton, and it's not quite as soft, but is still a nice insert. Overall, the elastic of the One Size Duo was a little too tight for my daughter, but I would still recommend giving it a try. I would also recommend these two inserts. Next up, we have Applecheeks. I have the size 1 cover, the size 2 cover, the 2-ply bamboo insert, the 3-ply bamboo insert, the Stay Dry Doubler, and the Stay Dry insert. Here are the insides of the size 1 and the size 2. They both have the microfleece interior lining with the pocket here in the middle. Here is a closer look at the 2-ply and the 3-ply bamboo inserts. These are both a very soft bamboo cotton blend. And here is the Stay Dry insert and the Stay Dry Doubler. They both have microfleece on the top and the insert has microfiber on the back. The doubler has microfleece on the top and the bamboo cotton blend on the back. Overall, yes, I would recommend the covers and I would recommend the bamboo inserts. Personally, I prefer the 2-ply to the 3-ply, but I would not recommend these Stay Dry doublers and inserts. The insert, personally, I just don't like microfiber, and the doubler is just way too small. And just to get an idea of that, here's the doubler inside the size 1, and here it is inside the size 2. And whoops, I forgot that I actually have their wipes as well. These are the Applecheeks 8x8 plush bamboo rayon wipes. These are a combination of bamboo rayon and cotton. These are a double-sided terry, but the loops are longer on one side than they are on the other. But these are super, super soft and plush and very, very good wipes. I highly recommend these as well. I really like these for hands and faces. Next up, we have Babee Greens. I have their cashmere wool cover, their organic cotton fitted, and their wool liner. Here's a look at the insides. The cover has merino wool on the inside and is super, super soft. The fitted is 100% organic cotton fleece, and it has a soaker that snaps in here at the front. This is a 1 size, so you would fold this down for the smaller setting. And this smaller one can be used alone for a newborn as a contour diaper. And here's a look at the liner. It is very soft. It is the same merino wool as the cover on the inside. And this works well for a stay dry lining while still providing some absorbency. Overall, Babee Greens definitely I would recommend. I really like all of these products.
Next up we have Baby Kicks. I have their Joey Bunz regular insert and their Joey Bunz premium insert. Their regular is 5 layers of hemp organic cotton jersey, and this is all sewn together, whereas the premium is 4 layers of hemp organic cotton fleece. So the material is a little bit different, it's a little bit softer, and this is 4 layers total sewn into 2 and 2. So it's a little bit easier for me to clean. And I do have the size medium premium just to get a comparison. As you can see in the last shot, the premium shrinks up quite a bit more than the regular. Overall, I would definitely recommend this premium insert, and I would choose that over the regular. Next up we have Best Bottom. I have their one size shell, their large stay dry insert, and their medium hemp insert. Here's a look at the inside of the shell. It is just the double PUL, as you see here. It has no flaps, but it has snaps for the inserts. And here's a closer look at the inserts. The hemp is hemp and organic cotton fleece, or it's topped with a fleece, and the rest of it is jersey. And the stay dry insert is micro fleece on top with microfiber on the bottom. Overall, I would not buy any of these again. The shell could work good for smaller babies, but left terrible red marks on my daughter's thighs. I don't like microfiber, so I wouldn't buy that again. And the hemp insert was way too hard to clean. Next we have Blueberry. I have their newborn simplex, their one size simplex, their coverall, and their capri covers. Here's a look at the inside of the 2 simplex diapers. They are very similar. They both have bird's eye cotton. One of the main differences is the pull-out soaker of this larger one size diaper has micro fleece on the top, whereas this smaller newborn diaper does not have that micro fleece. But the smaller diaper is 5 layers built into the shell with 6 layers in the soaker. The one size is 6 layers in the shell and 2 layers in the soaker with the micro fleece lining. Here's a look at the inside of the coverall and the capri. The capri has flaps, whereas the coverall does not. And the elastics and the snaps and the shapes are a little bit different, but you can find that in more detail in my capri versus coverall comparison. Overall, I would buy the newborn simplex again. I think it was great for me being a new mom and having never changed a diaper. It was very nice and convenient for me and wasn't too hard to clean when my daughter was younger. Would not buy the one size simplex again. It was just too hard to clean as she got older and it got really rough and scratchy. The coverall and capri I use. I don't think I would buy them again. I think there are better covers for better prices. Next up on the list is Bottombumpers. I have their one size all-in-one, their medium, and their small. And I also have a organic cotton doubler. Here's a closer look at the inside of these diapers. They are all lined with organic cotton and come with the same insert, the same style insert, which is bamboo velour on top with organic cotton on the bottom and underneath. There are 5 layers total. The one size and the medium come with the same size insert. This is like a medium long or one size insert. The small comes with a small insert. And as you can see here, the one size has adjustments for the rise here on the back, whereas the medium and the smalls do not. And here is a closer look at the doubler. This is just 2 layers of organic cotton. Overall, yes, I would definitely recommend Bottombumpers. They are one of my favorite diapers. Their one size fits my daughter really well. The size medium was way too small for the range, the weight ranges given online for my daughter at least. And the size small was a little too small for my daughter when I got it. So, but I think it would fit a really small baby. And I would not recommend this doubler. It kind of is not that absorbent and shrinks up pretty weird. Next up on the list, we have BubuBebe. This is their one size sleepy time fitted diaper. Here's a look at the inside. This is their organic bamboo velour diaper. It comes with 3 snap-in inserts that all snap into one another as well. They are all different sizes, so depending on the size of your baby. As I said, this is a one size diaper. And to adjust the rise on this diaper, for the smallest setting, you have these 2 snaps down here. So you would snap them, this top row snaps down. For the medium setting, you would just simply fold it down, and the largest setting, this would be unsnapped. So there is the panel of snaps here, a snap in the back, and this is all organic bamboo velour. There are 4 layers in the shell, and there are 4 layers in each of these inserts. Overall, I love this diaper and all of the custom designs and prints that it comes in, but if you can clean it, I would recommend it, but I would definitely not recommend it if you have an HE washer. It is just way too many layers and too hard to clean. Next on the list is Bumgenius. I have one of their new 5.0 pocket diapers, their 4.0 pocket diaper, their newborn all-in-one diaper, and their free time all-in-one diaper. And I also have one of their fleece liners. So here are the interiors of the 5.0 and the 4.0. They are both lined with the suede cloth, have the waterproof panel here at the top, have their pockets in the back. You can find a comparison between these two diapers on my channel, but they are very similar. And they come with a 2 microfiber inserts, a newborn insert, and a larger one size insert that is adjustable via snaps. And here are the insides of the newborn diaper and the free time. This newborn diaper has 3 layers of microfiber sewn into the body with a suede cloth lining on top. And this only comes in hook and loop, so it's got the laundry tabs back here. And here's the free time. There are 2 layers of microfiber in both of these soakers, and there is an extra one in the body in the wet zone. And this is all lined with suede cloth in the body and each of these soakers as well. And last, here is a look at their fleece liner. This is a double-sided fleece, so there's fleece on one side and fleece on the other side. And it has stitching all around, making it a little bit more durable. Overall, I have to say that Bumgenius has really proven itself to be a one-size diaper for my daughter. I used the 4.0 when my daughter was a newborn, and she still wears it now, so it really has grown with her. These are made by the same people as Flip, so personally I prefer just the cover. I don't use pocket diapers, but if you're going to go with a pocket diaper, I would recommend these. The newborn diaper I got as a free gift after my daughter was a newborn, so I didn't try it, but I probably won't use that. It's a lot of layers sewn together. It's one of those all-in-ones that has all of the absorbency sewn together, so it's harder to clean. The free time also came as a free gift, and I haven't used that, but it's pretty bulky, and I don't like microfiber, so I'm really not planning on using that. And the fleece liner is pretty good since it has that stitching all around. It's an acceptable liner in my opinion. Next up we have a Bumkins Minky insert and their flannel wipes. And this Minky insert is minky on the top and the back, and minky is just a super soft velvety kind of material, and there are 2 layers of microfiber in the middle. This flannel wipe is just 1 layer of flannel on the front and the back, and this is what I used for my daughter when she was a newborn. I used this for probably the first 5 or so months of her life. And would I recommend these? I actually think that this minky insert would make a pretty good doubler. Like a stay dry doubler. Minky is a stay dry fabric and is also a little bit absorbent, so and with that microfiber in there, I think this would be a good stay dry doubler for on top of your diaper. These flannel wipes I used for a really long time. I never had any issues with these. I got even a awesome like 30% off deal with these. So I would recommend these. I have since found some terry wipes that I like even more, but these are a decent wipe. And whoops, I forgot that I also have one of their diaper sprayers. Ooh, me? This has worked really well for us. This is their creme sprayer. Highly recommend that too. Next we have a Charlie Banana one-size pocket diaper. Here is the inside of the diaper. It is lined with microfleece and has its pocket here at the front, which is different from a lot of pocket diapers. And this comes with 2 microfiber inserts. There is a one size small one, and this is 4 layers thick, and a one size large one, and this is, medium large one, and this is also 4 layers thick. And as I mentioned, this is a one size diaper, but rather than having its rise adjustment in snap form on the front, it has its adjustment in the elastic itself. And this is kind of like a bra strap. It is set to the large setting right now, and it has 2 settings for each size. Overall, the Charlie Banana does fit really well on my daughter now that she is a year old. I'm not sure if I would recommend it for before that. I got this pretty recently, but we had issues with adjustable elastic diapers in the past, just having so much fabric in here and not being able to reduce it. So I don't know if I would recommend it before your baby's a little bit bigger, but I do like that it's a lot trimmer than the one size Fuzzibunz, and it does fit pretty well, but I don't use the microfiber. I never use that, so I don't think I would buy it again. Next, we have a Cheeky Cloth all-in-2 cloth diaper. Here's a look at the inside. It has organic bamboo velour on the lining of the shell, as well as on the top and the bottom of the soaker. This is a 4-layer soaker, which snaps in here at the back, and it also comes with a 4-layer doubler that you can use underneath. And there is an extra layer of bamboo underneath this bamboo velour lining, which is a little bit different than most all-in-two diapers. Overall, I was very impressed by the customer service, and I like the fit of this diaper on my daughter, but I would definitely not buy this again. It is very hard to clean, and it literally takes forever to dry. This is my longest drying diaper. I stuck it in the dryer multiple cycles and then hung it up overnight, and it was still wet in the morning. It really takes forever to dry. Next, we have a Chelory all-in-two shell diaper with their bamboo Zorb insert. Here's a look at the inside. It is lined with a soft and silky wicking jersey material and has a snap for the insert here at the back. This insert is sold separately. It has the same wicking jersey on top and has 2 layers of heavyweight bamboo and 1 layer of Zorb in the middle. And of course you would fold this to fit whatever size your baby is. And this shell is a little bit different in the snaps. It has the male on the right and the female on the left. So when you're out, you can roll this up and just snap it all together and keep it really tight, which is different from any other diaper that I've seen. Overall, yes, I would definitely recommend this shell, but I would personally pass on this Zorb insert. It's just a little bit bulky and takes a little too long to dry for my taste. Next up, we have the Clotheez Workhorse Snapless Fitted in size small. Here's a look at the inside of the diaper. It is all 100% organic cotton. It has an attached soaker here at the back. This is 6 layers, and the body is 8 layers of the cotton. Overall, if you are able to clean this diaper, then I would recommend it, but personally having an HE washer, I wouldn't buy this again. It just is a little harder to clean and takes a little longer to dry than, let's say, like flats and covers. Next on the list is a Dragon Cloth Covers fleece cover in size medium with a custom waist. This is a side snapping diaper, and it is also sized. It is not one size, and it's just fleece on the inside. I know you can't probably really see that, but it's just black fleece. And it's fleece on the outside, so this makes it a more breathable option, but you can still wash it with your other diapers, unlike something like wool. Overall, yes, I would definitely recommend this cover. I really like this cover. It was really nice. This is an Etsy shop. It was really nice working with her. I got to get a custom waist for my daughter. Highly recommend this. Next, we have an Easy on the Tush all-in-two diaper. Here's a look at the inside, and I apologize, it's kind of dark. This is cotton velour on the interior, although you can get microfleece as well. This diaper has a pocket that I got by custom request, and the snap-in soaker snaps in here at the back. This is 2 layers of heavyweight bamboo, and 2 layers again of heavyweight bamboo, and it's topped with the cotton velour. Although if you got this diaper with microfleece, it would be topped with microfleece. Overall, yes, I do like this diaper. I got a Harry Potter print that I have always wanted, and it's not too hard to clean, so overall, yes, I would recommend. Next on the list, we have an Ecoable all-in-two pocket diaper. Here's a look at the inside of the diaper. It is lined with a charcoal bamboo, which is a wicking and kind of fleece-like material, and it has double gussets and a waterproof panel here. It has a snap for the insert at the back. Here is the insert. It is topped with the same charcoal bamboo, and it has 2 layers of rayon from bamboo with 3 layers of microfiber in the middle. Overall, no, I would not recommend this diaper, nor would I buy it again. It was a pretty poor fit on my daughter and left some pretty bad red marks. It was also pretty bulky, and the insert was kind of hard to clean and took a while to dry. I also don't like microfiber, and I wouldn't recommend it because you can get cheaper diapers for just as good quality. Something like an Alva or a Kawaii I would recommend instead. Next on my list is an Ella Bella Bum pocket diaper. This comes with no insert. It's sold separately, and I did not choose to get one of those. This is one of my absolute favorite prints, and since this is my only one, I will just do this all in one take. Here is the pocket here on the inside. This has a wicking jersey on the middle, or on the inside. This is a Canadian diaper, and yes, I would recommend this diaper, but it is a little bit pricey. Next up, we have a flip cover with their Stay Dry insert, their organic cotton daytime insert, and their disposable insert. Here is a look at the inside. This is a P-well cover, so you see the P-well here. It has flaps at the front and the back, which don't make a difference to me, but some people really like them. Here is the Stay Dry insert. It is suede cloth on the top with microfiber on the back and underneath. The flip organic cotton insert is just kind of like a half flat. It's very, very big. You would fold it in half once, or you can really fold this however you want. I fold it in half once, if I can here. There we go. And then I tri-fold it, so it's a little bit big, but it fits my daughter. And here is the disposable insert, and this is kind of quilted. I've never actually used this, so I'm not going to speak to the absorbency, but this would just fit underneath the flaps in here, and you can use it like that. Overall, yes, I absolutely love the flip cover. I would not buy the Stay Dry insert again. I just don't like microfiber. It's also kind of bulky because you have to fold it down in the front, and there are trimmer options out there. The organic cotton insert I would recommend. It's nice and soft and pretty absorbent. And I don't really use disposable inserts, and I've never actually used this insert, so I'm not really going to speak on that. Next up on the list, I have Fruit of the Womb. I have one of their bamboo terry flats in the toddler size and one of their bamboo doublers. Here is a closer look at the bamboo terry flat. This is again the toddler size. It's a single-sided terry, so it's terry on this side and it's smoother on this side. This is a combination of bamboo and organic cotton. And here is the bamboo doubler. This is again combination of bamboo and organic cotton. The texture is a little bit different on this side. And this is quite a bit smaller than the flat because it is just a doubler. Overall, Fruit of the Womb is an amazing company. I found her on Etsy, and she has really great customer service. This actually came as my free gift, this doubler. The doubler is really nice. I really like the size of it. It makes a pretty nice pad folded insert. The flat, I prefer the Sweet Iris flats. These can be a little bit hard to snappy and also are just not quite as trim or as absorbent as the Sweet Iris, but still a nice flat. Next up on the list is Funky Fluff. I have their Bamboo 2.0, their Stay Dry 2.0, and their new Luxe Stay Dry diaper with a set of their bamboo hemp inserts. Here's a quick look at the inside of the 2.0 shells, which they don't make anymore. This is the bamboo. It's a bamboo rayon or bamboo kind of terry material. And this is the suede cloth of the Stay Dry, and the 2.0 came with a large and a small insert. These are the bamboo inserts, which snapped into the shell at the front and the back, but they did not snap into one another. This larger one you would fold down, and they are just a straight edge cut. Same with the Stay Dry. You would have this. I only have the large of this, but it's the same design, and it's just topped with the suede cloth and has microfiber underneath. So the 2.0 has since been replaced by the Luxe system. Here's the inside of the Stay Dry Luxe shell. Again, it is suede cloth, and the Luxe and the 2.0 are very similar. The Luxe has the pocket at the front and the back still. The inserts still snap in at the front and the back. I made a comparison video between them that you can find on my channel. But you can either choose to buy these shells separately from the inserts or together as the system. All of their diaper systems now come with their new bamboo inserts. There is a larger insert, which is 6 layers of bamboo. This is a terry material. And this still snaps into the shell at the front and the back. And they have a smaller one, which again snaps in at the front and the back. This is 5 layers. And now the smaller one also snaps into the larger one, and you can use them together. And this diaper is advertised as being a 3-in-1, meaning that you can use it as a pocket diaper, an all-in-2, or an all-in-1. And here are their new Bamboo Hemp Deluxe inserts. Very similarly, there is a larger one that snaps in at the front and the back, a smaller one that snaps into the shell at the front and the back, and now this smaller one also snaps into the larger one. But these are a little bit different. There are 2 layers of bamboo on the top and 2 layers of hemp on the back for both of these inserts. And they are sewn a little bit differently. So they have stitching down the middle. So these 2 sides come apart. So they are a little bit easier to clean and don't take as long to dry. Overall, the 2.0s are not made anymore. They were replaced by the Luxe system. I would recommend this Luxe shell. If you can find it separate from the inserts, I would definitely recommend the shell. I would pass on the inserts. They are just way too many layers. If you were going to go with a Funky Fluff insert, I would definitely recommend these over the bamboo. But still, these do take a little while to dry here in the middle, and I prefer something like a flat instead. Next up on the list is Fuzzibunz. I have their one size and their perfect size, size medium, in their new Sweet Beginnings collection, and I have their old perfect size, size extra small. Here's a look at the inside of the diapers. They are all lined with a pretty thick and soft polar fleece, and they all have their pockets here at the back. The one difference is between all of these is this one size diaper that also has elastic on the fleece inside. The others just have elastic at the back. And the new Sweet Beginnings collections, all of their diapers come with a 3-layer hemp insert. This is hemp and cotton mix. The one size and the size medium come with a medium long insert, and the small and extra small come with a extra small insert. Their old Fuzzibunz, or their old perfect size extra small, came with microfiber, and this is their old microfiber insert. The perfect size diapers are sized, so they have no adjustments for the rise, but the one size diaper has adjustable elastic for both the thigh and the waist. So you go inside and here's the adjustments. It's like a buttonhole for the waist, and here it is for the thigh. Overall, Fuzzibunz, meh. I know some people really like them, but the one size has a ton of fabric, so it's really, really bulky, and the perfect size have never fit well on my daughter, so I would not buy these again. Next up is G-Diapers. This is one of their Stay Dry hemp inserts, and this is the size small. There are 2 layers of hemp on the back, and there are 2 layers of microfleece on the top. And overall, this actually worked pretty well when my daughter was a newborn, so yeah, I'd recommend this. Next on the list is Geffen Baby. I have their newborn quick absorber, their quick absorber, and their quick absorber plus. I believe those are the names. And the Super Absorber and the Super Absorber Plus. And here I have the Geffen Baby Hemp Jersey Flat and the Hemp Fleece Flat. Let's start off with the inserts. These are all 5 layers thick and are 60% hemp and 40% organic cotton. These quick absorbers are a hemp cotton jersey, which is a softer material. And these super absorbers are a hemp cotton fleece, which is a little bit more pilly, but a little bit more absorbent at the same time. And these flats are obviously just 1 layer because they are flats. And similarly, this hemp jersey flat is the same material as these quick absorbers, is a little bit softer material. And this hemp jersey flat, or this hemp fleece flat, the flottle, has one side that is like a jersey side, and the other side is that same hemp cotton fleece. Overall, Geffen Baby products are wonderful products, I think. The newborn quick absorber worked pretty well for my daughter when she was a newborn, when she wasn't wetting as much, but I would not recommend the other 4 inserts. They were just too thick and too hard to clean for my HE washer. However, rather than using these inserts, I would highly, highly recommend this hemp jersey flat to replace a kind of like a daytime insert, and this hemp fleece flat for a nighttime insert. Next up is Green Acre Design. I have one of their medium long microfleece pocket diapers. I have a large organic bamboo pocket diaper. I have one of their fleece pocket diapers. I have a diaper cover, and I have a semi-fitted with a organic bamboo velour interior. And I have one of their hemp doublers. I have a hemp insert, and I have a microfiber insert. I'm going to start off with the pocket diapers. Here is the interior of the microfleece diaper. Here is the organic cotton velour, which is very soft. And here is the interior of the fleece diaper, which has fleece on the outside and fleece on the inside. They all have their pockets at the back, and the inserts are all sold separately. Here are the insides of the semi-fitted and the diaper cover. The semi-fitted has, like I said, organic bamboo velour. You can also get this with microfleece. Super velvety soft pocket at the back, and it has hemp on the outside. Here's the diaper cover, which has fabric on the outside and the inside, so there's no exposed PUL, and it has this fleece binding along the elastic to prevent red marks. And here's a look at their inserts and hemp doubler. The inserts are sewn in a pretty unique way. They are a loop, and then they have these 2 little flaps at the top. So you can kind of adjust it however you need to fit your baby's absorbency. You can turn this inside out, and either have all of it, if you have a boy, have these 2 flaps up front, or you can fold it kind of to have it more in the middle. So this is really adjustable, pretty cool design. I haven't really seen that before. The microfiber is the exact same way. This is 2 layers of microfiber. This hemp is 55% hemp and 45% organic cotton, and it is a French terry, a jersey kind of material. And this hemp doubler is the same material. This is just 2 layers of the 55% hemp and 45% organic cotton. And this is their size medium. They also have large and small that I have. Overall, I really like Green Acre Design products. I think it's a good company and good quality. I would not recommend the microfleece pocket. I just feel like there's better microfleece pockets out there. Same with the organic bamboo velour. I would recommend this fleece diaper, this pocket diaper, just because I haven't seen many of those out there. Highly recommend the semi-fitted. It's a good option for overnight, and highly recommend the diaper cover. I also really recommend this hemp doubler. It's only 2 layers. I really like that. The hemp insert I would recommend as well. It's pretty cool. I haven't seen that design. Would not recommend the microfiber insert just because I don't like microfiber. Next on the list is Grovia, and as you can see I have a bunch of Grovia products. Here is their all-in-one, here is their hybrid in snap, here is their hybrid in Velcro or hook and loop, and here is their kiwi pie wool cover. I also have their stay dry insert, the organic cotton insert, the disposable, bio soaker, a pre-fold in size 2, a pre-fold in size 1, and I have a Grovia wipe. Here are the insides of the hybrid and the all-in-one. The snap and the hook and loop are exactly the same other than the closure. The hook and loop has some laundry tabs up here, but they both have a mesh interior lining, whereas the all-in-one has organic cotton throughout. There are 2 layers built into the shell with a 4-layer soaker that is attached at the back and a removable booster as well. Here is their kiwi pie cover in a size medium. This is pretty nice and soft wool. There's another layer here in the wet zone. It does not have that tight elastic around the waist and legs like most diapers do, but it does have some give. This is a pull-on style shell, and this is a combination of merino wool and spandex. On now to their inserts and pre-folds. Here is the organic cotton insert. It is cotton throughout the wet zone. Here is their stay dry insert, which is microfleece on top with hemp underneath. Here is their bio soaker, which has kind of like double leg gussets almost and has tape at the front and the back. I should add these snap into the shell at the front and the back. And here is their pre-fold size 1. This is their newborn size. And here is their pre-fold size 2. And these are both made out of 55% bamboo and 45% organic cotton. And last up is the Grovia wipes. These are an 8x8 2-layer double-sided cotton terry. And these have held up very, very well. This is the primary wipe that I use. Overall, I would not recommend the all-in-one. It left terrible red marks on my daughter, and being an all-in-one is a little harder to clean and longer to dry. The hybrid fitteds, meh, I think there's better diapers out there. The wool cover is okay, pretty good for overnight, but it was never tight against my daughter's skin. The organic cotton soaker is very, very absorbent, but I would not recommend. Takes forever to dry, hard to clean. The stay dry soaker I got leaks with every time. The disposable bio soaker I've never actually used. The pre-folds are very soft, and I would recommend those, and I love the wipes.